Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Before starting my video, if you didn't subscribe my channel yet, please do, and do not forget to turn on notifications because I'm here every day for you. Alright, in this lesson we will continue with validations. Let me have a look my projects. Okay, I'm going to use model metadata type. Because this is a basic project, this is a small project, you can use model meta type in your basic project, but when it comes to intermediate level and further larger scale project, we're going to use third-party libraries like Fluent validation. But now, as I told you beginning of the lesson, we are not going to use any third-party libraries. It is going to be all handmade project. Okay, let's create our models first. So we have models. Now we're going to make validation for all of our models, right? I'm going to create a new folder here. First, validation models. All right. Let's going to add another class, category validation. Let's add another folder, product validation, and the last one is product feature validation. All right. Now let's start with the category. I'm gonna add a new class, category create validation. Now I'm gonna copy all properties, which is we only have one here. I'm gonna copy here. Now I'm going to add data annotation validations to my properties. Okay, let's add attribute max length. All right, let's say how much we supposed to use. Let's have a look our configuration. Did we add any configuration for category? No, we didn't add. Okay, it doesn't problem. Okay, let's say category name can be maximum 25 characters. All right, and with an error message, maximum 25 characters are allowed. It is going to be enough as an error message. So what is the problem here? Max length 25. This is the error message. Error message resource type, error message string, properties. Alright, we need to add property, right? Error message. We need to type here error message. Perfect. Okay, max length has to be 25. If it's not, we have an error message, maximum 25 characters are allowed. Perfect. And the name is required, right? I'm gonna add a required attribute. Let's open parentheses. We have an error message here as well. Let's add our property. The error message is going to be, let's say, category name, or let's say please enter category name. Alright, anything else should be added here. Max length and required is enough for an example. Okay, let's continue with category list and update. Add new class. category list validation. Oh, sorry, we don't need a validation for list. We don't have any form. Only create and update will be enough. Category update validation. Perfect. Let's go update view model. We have ID and name. ID is, we are giving ID as a hidden, so I'm not going to add any validation. Name is going to be enough, and I'm going to copy name from create validation. It is going to be same. Perfect. It is going to be enough for both of them. Let's save all of them. Let's close. Let's continue with product feature validation. Do we have any? Let me have a check. Okay, let's add a couple of example. Product feature create validation. Is that the correct name? Product feature create validation. Okay, let's open create section. Let's copy. By the way, we don't need add product ID. Let's delete it. Let's add it here. Okay, height, weight, and color. Alright, let's add an attribute. These are not required. Only we need to add a small restrictions. I'm not gonna add height and weight. I'm just gonna use a attribute, a data annotation attribute for color, which is going to be max length. Let's give 20 and error message. Please use maximum 20 characters. Alright, perfect. It's enough. Let's create update one. Add class product feature update validation. I'm gonna copy exactly what we have here because same rules going to apply for both of them. Okay, let's continue with product validation. Class product create validation. Let's add update as well. Product update validation. Alright, now I'm going to open my folder. We have name, quantity, price, category ID, and product feature. We don't need to add anything here because we all we need to have these four property. Let's copy all of them. Bring them to product create validation. Where is the product create validation? Yeah, here we go. Let's add them here. Okay, name is required. Let's copy required from our category. Okay, let's go back. Let's add data annotations. Perfect. Please enter product name. Perfect. Let's add all of them for the other ones. Alright, let's add name quantity here. Okay, name quantity. Please enter a valid quantity. And the third one is price. Please enter a valid product price. The last one is category. Should we add something here because we are using drop down, so it cannot be empty or something, right? I'm gonna delete it for now because we can't leave it empty. Alright, perfect. Name, you can add extra logic here. I'm gonna leave it like that for now because I'm not gonna make this too long. Let's copy all of them for update section. Not you, sorry. Validation update here. Here we go. Let's add them all here. Perfect. Let's add data annotations namespace. Perfect. Let's save them all. Close all tabs. It's perfect. We have all validation in our hands. Now all we need to do is adding model metadata type. Let's start with the category create. Alright. All we need to do is, guys, adding attribute, which is called model metadata type. Alright. And type of is that the one, or should I add like this? Type of, so the name is category create validation. Create validation. Perfect. Now this validation apply to our category create v model, but since we have a problem here, we forgot one parenthesis. Perfect. I'm gonna copy this now and apply for all of them. Update category update validation. All right. Let's continue product feature create. Let's change the name. Product feature create validation. Product feature create validation. Perfect. I'm gonna copy this now for the update section. Update validation. Perfect. Let's continue with product create. So product create validation. Yep, we add the namespace. Let's copy this one and paste for the update. All we need to do is change the name from create to the update. Perfect. All validation has been applied to our models. Okay, let's save them all. Minimize everything, close all tabs. Now we're going to do make validation check. All right, let's continue with controllers. Let's start with the category controller. First of all, let's collapse definition first. Perfect. We need to check our model state. First of all, create category, then update category. Let's start with the create one. Okay. If model state is valid, I mean, if it's not valid, we're going to return the direct to action. Actually, we can say, so we can say return with, not the direct to action, return with. Perfect. Without request. Actually, should I send the request? Yeah, let's send the request, and I would like to see the existing object. Yeah, let's see the request as well. What if I send the request? Let me have a look. Okay, let's try with the request, then we're going to see if we get an error, we're going to see without request. Let's add this to the update section. Where is my update? All right. Let me have a look quickly again. Model state it. If it's not valid, we're going to return our Viv, which is update category, with our request. Perfect. Let's try, but before that, we need to go our CSHTML files and we need to add our span, which is going to allow us to see our error messages. Span ASP validation for name. Let's add a class. I'm going to define the text color, text danger, and close it. Perfect. Let's copy this span to the our update category. Go to view. Let's paste here. Okay, let's run the application without debug mode. So let me open get all categories view in browser. Now I'm going to send an empty data. Let's send an empty data. Perfect. Please enter a category name. Is there any restriction? Do we have our category? Because I would like to send data because I'm using model. Let me have a look my models. Validation model, category validation, category create validation. Okay, we have maximum 25 character allowance. Let's come here and let's try to add something more than 25. Let's send it. I understand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It is going to be 25. Alright. So the thing is, if we create here 25 characters in our validation, it doesn't allow us to enter more than 25. That's the thing in this section. Okay, perfect. But how we can bypass it? Let me try to inspect. Alright, let's try to bypass the character. Alright, this is the footer. This is the main create category method post. Alright, this is where is let me find the value here. Okay, now I'm gonna send the value to class placeholder. This is the value, max length 25. Okay, I'm gonna change it to, for example, 50. Alright, now I'm able to add more than 25. I must able to add more than 25. Okay, is there anything? Yeah, here we go. We have another data here. Let's make it 50. Yep, we can. Now we bypassed our validation. Let's send the data. Here we go. Maximum 25 characters are allowed. So we bypassed client-side validation and we sent our data to our application. We received maximum 25 character are allowed error message. In return, we still keep our data because we select return view with our request. Perfect. Let's keep it like that. Let's continue. Let me close this one. Okay, let's go back to category. Let's continue with the update. Let's click edit and let's remove it. Let's update it. Please enter a category name. Okay. I'm not gonna bypass again. It is going to work. You know how it's working anymore. Okay, let's close it. Let's continue where we left. Okay, so category is completed. Close all of them. Let's save first, close all tabs. Let's continue with the product. Okay, product controller. All right. Let's collapse definitions to see everything much more clearly. We have HTTP GET, we have HTTP POST. Okay, let's continue with the POST. If model state is not valid, all right, return view with request, but we have a view back here, so we need to send this view back as well. All right, so how we can do that? Let me think a little bit. We need to call these categories and call this view back here in this section, and we need to send this view back again. If we don't do this, we're not able to see our drop down. Okay, let's leave it blank first and see the result. Let's run the application without debug mode. View product, get all products, view in browser. All right, let's create new product. I'm just gonna send everything empty to get error messages. As you can see, we have a problem here. Category ID, ASP item select list viewback came empty, so we get error message here. Okay, let's leave everything. Let's open all of them. All right. Now, is a create product, right? Let's add our spans. Go to view. I'm gonna copy my span from category section. Copy and all right. This is for name. This is name as well. Okay. Let's copy for all of them. We don't need for category ID. All right. Perfect. Let's copy quantity, price, product feature height, product feature weight, and product feature color. Perfect. This is what create category, right? Perfect. All right, let's run the application. Oh, this is the category. We need to go products, right? Let's get all products. Let's create new product. As you can see, this is our categories. Let's click create. Enter product name. The value is invalid. The value is invalid. And these are optional. Okay. Why we get the value is invalid? Because we have client-side validation. That's why we are receiving this value is invalid. We can manipulate them using model meta type as well. Also, we can remove these messages using behavior options. We're going to look for all of them, and as you can see, our drop down is working. Perfect. All right, let's continue with the update section. Then we can change our error messages and suppress existing error messages. All right. Let's copy name to the update section. No, not you. Actually, all of them are same. Let me copy all of them. Update. Perfect. All right, it's done. Now let's get back to controller section and continue with update. So we did create. Let's copy validation section. If model is invalid, we're going to get categories. We send viewback categories, and we need to send the item as well. The item which is going to be updated. Let's copy this section. All right. Or should I send the request? The request is better, I think. Let's leave it like that. Okay, let's try to run application one more time to see update section. Get all products within browser. Let's try to edit here. Let's leave product name empty. Try to update, and it's telling us please enter product name. Let's say computer. Let's update it. Perfect, it is working. All right, let's close the application now. Now I would like to actually let's save everything first. Little bit messed up here. Let's close all tabs, minimize everything. Now I'm going to make small amendments. Let's get back our entities. Here's my entities, models, entity, product feature. If you remember, we assigned color as a nullable, but we didn't assign nullable height and weight. That's why we are receiving error messages for these two. Now, before that, let's see again one more time. View models, not view models, sorry, views, product, get all product, view in browser. I'm waiting, create new product. Let's create it. As you can see, these are optional, but we are receiving invalid error messages. Let's close it. Let's assign these two as nullable. Actually, if I only assign them in view model, let me have a look. My view model, product feature view model, create. Alright, let's assign three of them and update as well. And also in our validations, do we have no? Do we have no? It's okay. Let's try without changing our database. Product, get all products, view in browser. Create new product. Let's create it. Perfect, it's gone. It is working. All right. To remove this one, we can assign nullable price and quantity in our view models. Let's have a look our view models. These are products, product create. Okay, let's add nullable. Obviously, they are not nullable in our database. If we send null data, we're going to get error message, but we can't send it because we have, let me see our validations. These are protected by, where is our products? Required attribute. So we can't send any nullable, but to suppress these error messages, I'm just going to assign these two as a nullable. Product create, okay, product update. Let's make it null. Let's make it null as well. Okay, let's run the application one more time. Where is my view? Get all products, view in browser. Actually, we can't get any null error messages, these integer value types, because it's automatically send a zero value type. I'm going to show you a bit later. Perfect. As you can see, we received our own error messages. Please enter a valid product price. Please enter a valid quantity. Perfect. It is working right now. Perfect. Is there anything should I tell you? I'm just have a look. I'm just looking. It seems everything okay. This validation section. Now I would like to show you client-side validation. Okay, let's save everything. Close all tabs and let's go our let's start with the category section. Okay, if you remember, I already showed you how we can assign client-side validation in our ASP.NET Core Fundamentals playlist. Now we're going to apply in a project right now. Let's have a look our layout page first. If it's have render section, here we go. We already have render section async. Let's continue create category, add section. The name is scripts. Let's check one more time. Yep, here we go. The scripts you can copy and paste here. All right, let's open your curly brackets. Add await. We're going to use HTML helper here. Partial async, and we're going to use the name of partial scripts partial because we're going to call these scripts here. Perfect. It's all done for our category creative view model. Let's try first, and if it's working, we're going to apply for all of other CSS HTML files. Let's view in browser. Forget all categories. Let's create new category, and it is asking us please enter category name. If we type here something, it must be gone automatically. This is client-side validation. Alright, perfect. It is working. Now we can add all of them for other pages. Let's come to the update and let's go to product create section and update product section. Perfect. It's all updated. Let's run one more time and try all of them. Now I'm going to try update section. Let's click create. If I type here, the error message gone automatically. 15, it's gone. Perfect. It is working smoothly. Alright guys, I assume you understand validation section in this video. Now I'm going to save everything, close all tabs, minimize everything, and I'm going to finish this lesson here. Hopefully you understand everything. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to drop comment below the video. If you crush the like button, I will be really appreciated. It really motivates me to create new contents. Take care of yourself. See you on next lesson. Bye bye.